Hey guys, it's Dan. Welcome to Push Forward. It's been a long time since I made a video. It's been way too long. A couple reasons for that. First off, I've just been lazy, and for that I apologize. Second, I've been having a lot of doubts, and that's something that is very common for me and something that I struggle with a lot. And so to have something like this channel where it's dealing with something very serious, it's intimidating. It's a lot to take on. Even though I really enjoy making videos about this, I decided to do a little more of a vlog setup for, at least once a week, maybe twice. And then that allows me to take more time to do bigger production videos in addition to the vlogs, just because those take more time and I wanted them to look and sound better. But I do acknowledge that I need to be putting out content more often. And so that's why I decided to do these little vlogs, and so where we can just talk and I can share what's going on in my life and what's going on production-wise, what's going on in your guys' lives. I really appreciate you reaching out. It's meant a lot to me. A lot of it's been encouraging. I've had a few people reach out to me with their struggles. And that was mixed for me. I was thrilled and ecstatic that people had it affected them that way, and then it prompted them to reach out. That's what I wanted. Whether they reach out to me or if they reach out to someone else, that's really what I want, is someone to be empowered to feel like they can go do that. The flip side of that, where it's harder for me, is a little bit of backstory here. It was years and years ago when I was in college, there were people that I talked to all the time when I was going through severe depression, and I was cutting, self-abusing, suicide attempts. And I talked to a lot of other people that were going through the same thing as I was, and I do everything I could to help pick them up because I saw that their life had value, and I didn't think that I had any value. So I tried and help as much as I could. And that's kind of where this whole thing started to, build in the back of my mind. But there was one night where I was reached out through online by one of my friends that I didn't see very often. And we had really hard conversations. They were going through a lot. And they were thinking about suicide. And basically, they wanted me to talk them off the ledge. They didn't say that, but they reached out to me as they were weighing the option. And I ended up being the last person they talked to. And so that haunts me still, because I play back in my mind, what could I have said differently? What could I have done? Was it already too late? The questions never end, and that's something that's going to be with me forever. But so then, with this channel, and then after I made the second video, I began to think about that more and more, and how, if this really takes off and it helps a lot of people and it reaches a lot of people, maybe one day I can't reach enough people, or maybe I receive too many messages and I don't get to them in time, or X, Y, and Z things. But basically, people see me, talk to me, and maybe it's not enough, and they go another route that take their own life. And for me, that would help. That would make me feel a little responsible. So I was very scared by that, and it took me a while to get to a point where I was like, okay, I have to go do it, because what I'm trying to do does reach some people, and that's what's important. Is I'm not going to be able to reach everybody. I'm not going to be able to save everybody. I'm not really going to be able to save anybody. I'm just doing what I can to encourage people, to empower people, because that's what's important. It's not, me being like, hey, you're going to go do great things. You're going to go, save the world. You're going to be huge. You're super important, whatever. I'm not the one that's the catalyst for change. I'm the one that is a tool for you to be a catalyst in your own life. I got reached out by an old friend, and we started talking about suicide. That's when it was like, okay, this is something you have to do. And that's how it feels a lot of the time. And I struggle with doubt and anxiety and depression and all that kind of convolutes and spirals out of control sometimes. And I do what I can to stay healthy, and we'll talk more about specific instances and how I grow and all that. But I just wanted to create this video just as a checkup to be like, hey, I'm still in this. I'm still gonna be here for you guys. Don't hesitate to reach out to me or to your friends, family, whoever you're comfortable with. But please talk to someone if you're dealing with suicidal thoughts. I've been there. I know a lot of people that have been there. It's not an easy place. So please reach out to someone if you can. And with that being said, we've got some fun things coming up on the channel. I'm going to be running a Spartan race and a Tough Mudder in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to be filming that. And so we'll do that, and I'll upload the video onto the channel. It'll be some fun things, and I'll figure out things that we can talk about that might go along with that. But let me know in the comments if there are specific issues that you guys want me to talk about first, whether it's how to cope with depression, how to cope with anxiety, how to cope or how to combat self-harm thoughts, whether that's just cutting or other forms of abuse or even as serious as suicide. I do hope to address all of those individually, and I probably will several times over the course of the channel. But if there's something that you guys want to hear sooner rather than later, please let me know. But what you can expect is a weekly video that will be uploaded by Sunday night every week. That's my commitment, at least one. Then I will let you know, keep you guys updated. If another video that's going to be going up in the week, I'll give you a heads up on that, like part 2 to A Day in My Life. I have most of that shot. There's a few other shots I want to do. I'm still trying to figure out how to. I'm trying to figure out whether or not some things are where I want to shoot and when I want to shoot is okay. I'm gonna have to talk to some authorities and be like, hey, can I be out here at this time shooting video, instead of just doing it and risking getting the police called on me, which is a legit thing that does happen to video people. Not speaking from experience. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to the future with you guys. I'm just excited. I hope you are too. All right. Stay strong, fam. I'll see you next time.